Thank you for tuning in to the Miss Blue Radio Show. I have a special guest in the building tonight, and we're going to be talking about some of the things that he has going on. I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
Oh, yeah, I go by the name Kurt James. I'm an artist. If you stream music or listen to any type of hip-hop, just search Kurt with a C, space James. And I'm also a podcaster. I guess in my bio it says content creator. But, yeah, Kurt James, that's the name I go by. You can follow me at YoungKurt713.
So you actually do music, rap, sing?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I rap, write for people. Been doing music for a while. Music really sparked my interest into podcasting and things like that. Just because a lot of my engineers would tell me, yo, you should really think about podcasting and doing stuff like that. So, but yeah, it always began with the music, but I always like to diversify myself at times.
And which is very important. You should be able to do a lot of different things. Yeah. So how has it been on the artist side?
On the artist side, it's a bit challenging just because, I'm born and raised in Houston, Texas, but I went to school out in Denton at North Texas. That's where I went to school at, and I know a lot of my peers who do music as well. They're making a name for themselves out there, and but for me, it's kind of been a struggle just with the promotion and with the advertising and the marketing aspect of the music. But you know, I love creating music, so it'll work itself out.
Okay, and yeah, I've been to Denton before.
Oh, you been to Denton?
I got drunk out there.
Really?
Yeah, I was with family,
Street?
Man. I don't know where. I went to this country bar. That's all I remember. I can't tell you the name. It had police officers, and all I know is that they had to carry me out.
Really?
But they gave me so much liquor.
Oh yeah, Denton.
It was my birthday, so.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it was crazy, but
so
cool
like
little country town. I don't know what I can't.
Yeah, Denton. They got like $2 wells.
All I know is I told them it was my birthday, and they blindfolded me, and I turned around literally, and a whole table was filled with drinks, and they said it was all mine.
Oh, facts. Sounds like Denton.
I was like, I need to come here more often.
Denton, Texas is wild. It's a wild
yeah,
place.
it really is.
Love Denton.
So we talk about the music. Who have been some of your influences? I like to ask this question. That I kind of get to know a little bit more about you when you tell me who your music influences are.
Right. A couple of my influences, I definitely say I'm a big Ludacris guy. Big Ludacris. I love his creativity, just in his videos and just his whole flow, his whole style. Big fan of Ludacris. Jay-Z, definitely got to throw Jay-Z in there. Hove. Andre 3000, big Andre 3000 fan. But those three for sure as far as music. Probably Jay-Z, Andre 3000, and Ludacris for sure.
Okay, so those are, I have no complaints.
No complaints.
With those, no
like
complaints.
I
mean, who don't like those, you know?
So, a lot of people don't like Jay-Z. A lot of people from the South. You know, at least I'm from the South.
I'm from the South, but I never to me, he's always been like a influential rapper that I inspired to be, and I'm a female, so you have to respect the man's hustle and his business mind.
Oh, for
What's
sure.
not to like about that? That's crazy. So let me ask you this: on the podcast side, I know it gets crazy.
For sure. You
interview.
Definitely.
Do you interview? You know, a lot of people. What type of people do you interview?
At the moment, I don't interview people, but a lot of people have been like messaging me saying, "Yo, let me get on the podcast." So I told them, let me get at least about 20-something episodes. Then after that, then I'll start letting y'all come on. So very soon, we're gonna have people on the podcast.
Why 20 episodes? Why does that?
I guess I just want to establish myself within the podcast realm.
Okay.
Really have a lot of content with just me. I don't want to have to depend on guests so much. That's my opinion on it.
Okay.
For sure.
I like that that idea.
Right.
So.
But guests are coming soon, for sure.
They coming soon. Y'all heard that. So.
Gotta have you on there.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely go there. Cause look, I checked out the show, and to me, you had like some comedy. You gave me like comedy vibes. I was like, what's going on? Is he Kevin Hart?
Nah,
podcast?
Yeah, those conversations can get a bit crazy.
But hey, it was good. It was, if I'm not mistaken, you might have to
Oh yeah,
shed light. But the one I saw was like comic or superheroes.
Oh, wrestlers.
Yes, because The Rock is one of my all-time favorite.
Oh yeah, he's classic. He's golden. Okay, for sure.
You could sit up there and roll your eyes, but when The Rock was out, I never missed a.
Oh, The Rock was the real deal.
I thought he was just like the shit. Like, you smell. I'm gonna lay a smack down on your candy ass. I got in trouble for saying that too.
Oh yeah.
So who was your favorite wrestler?
Probably The Rock and Stone Cold, because on Twitter it was like it was a big thing on Twitter a couple weeks back. They were comparing The Rock and Stone Cold, so I brought it to the podcast.
Why would you compare those two? They were nothing alike.
I guess just like as far as who's the greatest, because a lot of people love Stone Cold and a lot of people love The Rock.
Okay,
so,
I can see that.
And I mess with Stone Cold, but I'm leaning towards The Rock, low key, because he black. But I'm leaning towards The Rock. Look, I'm being real. Hey.
Yeah, no.
But Stone Cold is right there for me.
Yeah, Stone. You know what? He was definitely dope. But my other boy was the Undertaker.
Oh yeah, the Undertaker.
He was beastie. I was like, oh my! Like when he came, I was just like, oh my goodness, he's about to like devour somebody. Like, dude was scary but cool though.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, we got no argument about that. Cause one of my co-hosts, he was talking about John Cena. He's a younger guy. He's younger.
I hear the John Cena. He don't do it for me though. He's just like an actor boy.
Respect, but yeah.
He's alright.
And I was telling my homie, I said that's when wrestling was kind of falling off. When John Cena was popping.
Scripted a bit much.
Right. I mean, I didn't. It's scripted, but it really started to become noticeable.
Yes, it was.
Around his come up, in my opinion. But no shade. Shout out to John Cena.
Yeah, hey, shout out to you, but I'm still gonna say that, bro. Like, I stopped watching it. I thought it was becoming more of like what's the little love segments, episodes, Young and Restless type of thing.
Oh, like soap opera.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, this is not doing it for me. Like, forget it, or whatever.
Exactly.
But it's cool. I just saw a lot of people chiming in. That let you know that before I have anyone on the show, I like to see what they do.
Right.
And check them out. And I just saw that, and I saw a lot of people chiming in. So, in terms of podcasts, you told me why you decided to dabble into podcasts. Before you got into podcasting, were there any other podcasts? I don't know what you call podcasts, influencers. I don't know what you call them. Like, was there anyone that you admired and was like, you know what, I like this style, I'm gonna mix it with mine? Who? And if so, who?
Podcasters. I really like just media personalities like Charlamagne the God. I'm a big Charlamagne fan. Brilliant Idiots. Charlamagne is a character. So yeah, Brilliant Idiots podcast. Joe Budden podcast. I'm a big fan of the Joe Budden podcast. Okay. Really those two, honestly. And then I listen and watch Joe Rogan as well. But initially it was always gotta respect Rogan.
Yes.
And he got the bag too from Spotify.
And he got the bag.
Gotta respect it. Oh yeah.
But you know what?
I need a bag.
Hey, you know what? Not too many people know about this, but being a podcaster, you really could fall into some money. I know a chick that got paid $10,000 by Spotify. They gave her a topic to talk about.
Really?
And they loved her personality and thought that she would do good, and she killed it. And they paid her 10 racks.
Spotify, cut the check.
Oh yes, please. Like, please. You know, we here. We over here.
Please cut the check. Real talk.
Exactly. So, what do you have planned? You say you started the podcast in October, but you've been doing music for a very long time.
Yeah, for a while. For going on.
How's the balance?
I'm 28, going on like going on like 8-9 years. The balance is good. Right now I have a lot of songs that I've recorded at least a year or so ago. I think that's how it is for a lot of artists. We have a lot of old records that we recorded at least a year or so ago, maybe even longer. And at least for me, I can only record when I'm inspired. At the moment, for a while, especially during the pandemic, I wasn't inspired. So I didn't want to just force some shit out there. Right. I'm sorry, can we? I don't know.
Yes, you can.
Oh yeah. Okay, I just want to force any shit out there. Yeah. So, but now, like the past couple of weeks, I've been getting more inspired. So, and then Stemmy just hit for your boy. So that's
okay. Yes.
My producer homies, JOH, I'm about to holler at you for sure.
Okay.
For shit show, as the kids say.
Hey, so you got? Are you working on something
that.
like a project, like an EP, a mixtape, or anything you want to throw out there?
I'm gonna try. I got a video I'm about to release. It's called Tick. Filmed by my guy Coach Tev and his company Nicely Done. But I wrote the whole script and everything for it. So, but yeah, Tick, Tick. That's coming out probably next week, sometime like that. I got to do the cover art and things like that. But yeah, that's the most recent record I have coming out. But as far as projects, I think I'm just trying to, gain people's respect and attention by consistently putting out a couple more singles, and then might throw out a project.
That's fair. Gotta get them used to you,
Oh yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Exactly. But yeah, Tick coming real soon.
All right, so we're gonna be on the lookout for that.
Most definitely.
So I saw this thread, but they don't call it a conversation anymore. I saw this thread on Twitter. Which one is worse, the rapper that does not write their own music, or the rapper that writes their own music but rap about shit that they don't do? Damn, I know. The girl asked this, and I was like, "What? They both horrible." But she was like, "No, you gotta pick one."
Both are fatal flaws.
So which one is the worst?
Okay, it's the rapper that don't write his shit.
The rapper that don't write his shit, but the rapper that writes his own shit but do not do what he say in his music. That's ouch.
Just as a musician, I gotta go for the guy that don't write your shit.
That's
if
what
you
I
don't
said.
Write your shit at all.
Right, at all.
You're just the puppet, just the prop, just the face. Now for like singers and things like that, I understand that for sure. But for rap, it's for me, in my generation, that's a fatal flaw. That's a fatal flaw. If you don't write at all. Not like guys like Kanye, like me and and we low key had a versus yesterday between Drake and Kanye, because I said I think Kanye could get Drake out of there in the verses. That's
okay.
And what was I gonna say? Damn, I was rambling. I was going on a point. Oh, about writers. Yeah, about ghostwriters. I just don't I know Drake writes a lot of, probably damn near all his songs. I'm pretty sure he does. But he probably has help on a few. With the whole ghostwriting scandal. I don't think that he can't rap at all or write. But yeah, I'm going on a tangent. I say all that to say, if you don't write your shit, yeah, that's a fatal flaw. I can't respect it.
I said the same thing because this is how I feel anyway. I feel like the most rappers, I'm not going to give a percentage, but a very high percentage of rappers write what they don't do anyway. A lot of people like, I got bodies, and they grew up in the church, mama will whoop your ass.
Facts.
I don't even know you cuss in your music.
Exactly.
Stop it. Okay? I went to school with some of those rappers that went mainstream, and I'm like, boy, now you know. you were a prep kid, so.
You trying to get that check.
Yeah, so
anything for the bag.
Right, but I'm used to that. Like, a lot of people talk about stuff they don't do, but I think it's very important to write your music.
Oh, for sure.
Only if you want to be in the lines of the greats, because Biggie and Jay-Z already made it hard. When he said he went in the studio and never even wrote a song.
Oh yeah, Hov, come on.
I was like, bro,
it's all off
how
the top.
How do we fucking live up to that? Why would you tell us that? Like, even Biggie though, Biggie was the same way.
Biggie for sure.
I forgot what he said. The song that only one song in his life that he actually wrote, but other than that, he said he just remember it and just that's it.
Just off the top.
One take, two takes, bro.
That's crazy.
That is genius shit.
Oh yeah, facts. Those are musical geniuses.
That's genius shit.
For sure.
So man,
you gotta write your music. It's especially just from a musician standpoint. It's just, I was in the band, so coming up, so I just feel like my ear for music and my respect for music is at a different level than a lot of these dudes that are in the game. You might be popular, but at the same time, the quality. That's why I'm very critical of a lot of shit that I hear.
Yeah.
And a lot of my younger homies be like, "Man, are you a hater? You doing a?"
Why you gotta be a hater? Because you got a ear for music.
I'm just saying. I just look at it from a different perspective. I can tell when some shit is just trendy. Like it may be a #1 hit, but it's trendy. So
yeah. And most of it is trendy now anyway, because I feel like it's been operated by the powers that be, and they don't want real music and conscious music on the radio, like the Kendricks and J. Cole's. You don't even really hear him on mainstream radio.
And it don't have to be just super conscious. Like
it don't.
Party music can be like high quality.
Yeah.
It's a lot of low quality party music out there. That's just how I look at it. It doesn't all have to be conscious. I understand that. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of low quality music, in my opinion, that's out there. But hey,
thank God for aux.
Y'all getting money.
And YouTube. That's all I can say. Because I go back in the day, in the 90s era, and I just start playing all that.
All
the
the
ditties.
throwbacks.
People be laughing though when I say I feel like Diddy had bars. People be like, if you happy to be with him, go ahead, mommy, breathe again. You know, to me, that's
he was on there.
He was, to me. I can't even.
What was that? I Need a Girl,
this
right?
This is what I need. Yeah,
yeah.
He was all like heartfelt. Like, they was like, man, girl, you need to. He is not in the top 10. I say, bro, you got to put Diddy up there.
You could be.
Yeah.
I'm about that in the car.
That boy was a poet in his life. For real.
Shout out to Puff.
Shout out to Diddy.
Shout out to Diddy, man.
Shine like Puff. What did it say? Shine like Puff, but I grind like Diddy or something. Like grind like Puff, but I shine like Diddy. Yeah. So,
Diddy, man.
Geez, it's 2021. The year started off decent. Biden in the House, living up to his promises so far. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and then he's breaking us off.
2 racks, but it's cool.
It's cool, because guess what? He's supposed to be blessing our game again for income tax.
Really?
Yeah, we get more money for income tax if you fall under a lower category. Okay. I see the hate in his eyes. It hurts him so bad. The hate in that man's heart right there. You got to get over that. That boy coming to the White House doing shit that no man has done in a long time. No, I'm not going to buy it.
Are we MAGA over here?
You said,
are we MAGA over here?
You got the, he wearing red.
Hey, I'm just saying.
He wearing red.
Wow, I'm wearing red.
Represent.
Wow.
Gotta represent.
Wait.
Wow.
Wait, my stomach.
Damn, Gina, damn.
I'm so sorry. Look, but.
Hey, I'm pro money.
Hey,
so you should really like what Biden is doing right
but
now.
Trump gave us 2,000 last year.
He
gave 2,000. He gave 2,000 last year, the first one. And while he was doing that, he made sure the IRS was also taking care of the obligations of also. See, now my income tax is in limbo. You was on the phone earlier when I was on the phone with my CPA explaining
where the hat at? Where's the hat?
Oh, no, I don't get that deep into it.
He never had the hat. I'm surprised.
But then, you know, last year, at the end of December, last week, he wanted us to get another 2,000, but they blocked it and just gave a measly 600. Just saying. So
he just didn't want to sign it. But anyway, so on your show, what are the topics that you want to talk about? Will you be talking about politics and stuff?
Yeah,
cool.
For shit show. Oh yeah, for all the listeners, In the Cut with Kirk James podcast on all platforms. We got episode 17 just dropped, by the way. Do you want a revolution? You know, I mean, we definitely.
Let's talk about that. Were you saying that to be funny because of what happened with Kirk Franklin recently?
Yeah, low key.
What are your thoughts on that? no, for real, shit.
No, I feel you. Yeah, my thoughts. I mean, it's like my aunt said. We knew Kirk was gangster. I just based off the energy he has in the studio, and then I feel like a lot of pastors are like that behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. And on a further point, I don't have any kids, but his son is out of line. You out of fucking line for that. You out of line for filming, like these new niggas. And
we're going on with Kirk Franklin. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh no, Kirk Franklin. His son recorded him going off on him. Kirk Franklin and his son had a disagreement. He called bitch ass nigga.
I'll stomp my foot so far up your ass.
I'll break your neck. I say, okay, Kirk.
Let me tell you something. I love Kirk Franklin, right?
Oh yeah.
This shit made me really really fuck with him the long way.
Oh yeah.
Like that's a good parent to me. So y'all can sit up here and talk shit about this man.
That's how I was raised.
Exactly. Me too. My dad would say the same thing. I would put my foot up in your ass if you don't get your shit together. You are smarter than that. You better than that. Yes, sir.
Facts.
Nothing is wrong with that. You respect that. Like, I hate that he had to come and apologize.
Yeah.
How do you feel about... Do you feel like celebrities and public figures are pretty much bullied into even... commenting to the... Why couldn't this have just been left alone? Why did he have to comment? People were forcing it, but why?
Just because he's held to a higher standard, especially since he's in the the gospel industry. He's in that gospel religion bag. I don't really like to play in that. I'm more of a spiritual guy more than anything. Not really religious, more spiritual.
Yeah.
But so yeah, especially like guys like that. Like that's why Joel Osteen had to come out. Remember when Joel wasn't letting people in the church and they was on Joel ass?
That was
I shouldn't say that. No, the meme. No, the shit was funny. The memes was funny, but it was fucked up. Joel was fucked up.
I tried to have his back and somebody chopped my head off. No, I was one of them people he said could. I said, oh shit, I can't argue with that. You was one of the ones that got turned around.
Had hurricane going on. He won't let niggas in the church, in the Lord's house.
No filth in that congregation.
Come on now, Joe.
The thing about that,
we know what's going on.
The thing about that cracked me up the most. If you go back to that interview, the first people to interview him was Channel 11. Channel 11 had the camera rolling before they went live, and you can look at Joe. He's standing in front of the camera. The news lady is like adjusting her mic, and he's standing there like.
Oh, yeah,
he had a very frustrated face, like God, give me strength. I want these motherfuckers. And then as soon as the camera, like, she was like, "Oh, we're live here," and he's like, "Yeah." You can see the frustration. Like he's literally almost like praying, and just like these.
Oh my!
Lord,
they done told on me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really messed up. But you know what? I feel like at the end of the day, we all human, and y'all they got to stop.
Oh yeah.
I believe even nuns get down with the dirty. They can say they don't have sex. But I don't believe it.
If you believe in that,
I don't. I never fell for that shit.
Never fell for it?
I said, I'm so sorry. I don't believe
it's a game.
I think that's bullshit. I'm just
wow.
I know if y'all if you're a nun out there, don't take it, don't be offensive, but
hey.
No.
But look, hey, if you're into that religion,
hey.
Jesus was with the scum. The scum of the scum, the sinners.
Yes,
so come on now.
Without judging.
Without judgment.
That's what makes God great though. Because people, we judge.
Facts.
But I just felt like that. I'm like, come on, man. Like
black people, we judge like crazy.
But damn, he
especially with that, and
he's a parent for
facts. Facts though. I feel that.
Like,
yeah. Bottom line, like I beef with my parents like a lot, growing up. But I would never record, or do something you trying to fuck your bag up essentially. Like, come on now. Like,
and he probably already did. And think about it. If he could do that, you probably are the problem. It ain't your daddy.
On the cool.
You gonna leave some shit. See, we wouldn't have found out. Kirk wouldn't have told us that. I'm acting like I know this man personally.
Look,
but Kirk Franklin, he don't.
Come on now.
He's always been a private person. Have you ever heard him in any type of drama?
No, not really.
And then your son leaked this. Obviously, he got the issue. The son has the problem.
Hey, where'd that go, you bitch ass nigga?
Damn. Oh my goodness.
Kirk was wild for that.
He was, but
he's that son's out the wheel. He's not getting the catalog and nothing.
He say this has been years of a rough relationship. Mm-hmm. He say stressful.
And I didn't know how old he was, but Kirk Franklin's son was.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, okay, well maybe everybody's in outrage. Maybe it's a teenager,
right.
A little young. Man's is 33.
Oh, hell nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get your shit together like your daddy say.
We squared up. I see you, nigga. I owe you one. I owe you a fade.
The disrespect.
Kurt go get TD Jakes and everybody.
Y'all fucking up my money, alright?
Yeah.
Alright. This Potterhouse shit is good over here, right?
I love TD Jakes too, by the way.
Oh yeah, when I lived in Dallas,
the evangelicals to come together.
That's why he had to come out and say
exactly. Now say some shit now.
But I do like the fact where he basically, if you know what you know, he basically in so many words said, "I'm sorry y'all had to hear that, but I'm not sorry." Like he he meant what he said. He's not changing that. Right. He's just sorry that it hit the public.
Got out, yeah.
Exactly, of course.
Yes.
Man.
So, oh my goodness, like what? When we talk about topics with the podcasting and stuff like that, I think what are you most forward looking to? Like, what are you wanting people to get out of your podcast?
I just want people to just that's a good question. I'm trying to think. What about I just hope people, enjoy themselves and they feel inspired. You know what I'm saying? I think my ultimate mission in life is to inspire, whether it's through the music or it's through the content. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's, inspire you to do something that you were afraid to do. So I just hope people feel inspired and, just enjoy, and enjoy themselves. But, yeah, that's my political answer.
That's good. Because I heard someone else ask that question, and I think it is important for you to, especially when you go into being podcasting, what message are you putting out? Some people are putting out horrible messages or treating their guests horribly.
Right.
Or I went through a very bad experience with a podcast.
Really?
Yeah, here. Actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Off air combo?
It was like not good, but you got to ask yourself, like, what do you want to inspire, or what do you want people to learn from your podcast? Or if you want to be that asshole podcaster, if that works for you, then good luck with that. I didn't get those vibes.
Oh yeah, I would say now at times we talk about a lot, wide variety.
Yeah,
wide variety on my podcast. Like you might hear conversations about the strip club at times. So it's just but at the same time we're gonna talk about the Caucasity when they had invaded the Capitol and all of that. Like we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. Wide range, widespread. So yeah, I don't want people to think we're just over here. My political message, I want to inspire. I do, right. But at the same time, it's natural conversation. Like I said, we talk about any and everything that I'm inspired by or that the guys bring to the table. Like a couple of my guys got vaccinated the other day. Black people, how we feel about vaccinations.
Oh man,
right?
Are they okay?
Oh yeah, they good. Like one of them got vaccinated. The other one is in line. Is in line to get vaccinated, and he was over here asking, "Yo, what's the school? What's the 411?" A lot of my people got vaccinated already. My aunt, my uncle, my mom, who works in the medical field, hasn't. But she said, "Oh, we're gonna go together." Hey, nope.
Oh no! Wait! Why you don't want to go with your mom?
I mean, it's not that I don't want to go with my mother. It's
what is it?
It's that I want to be one of the last. One of the last, I'm one of the people that really need
you want to see everybody how
I believe in my immune system. Like,
are you in the comic books and stuff?
Yeah.
You remember?
Not like deep like that.
No. Okay. You seen the third X-Men movie? The one about the cure.
There's a lot of X-Men.
The one X-Men: The Last Stand.
The Last Stand.
The one where Jean Grey turned into Phoenix and they had the Alcatraz thing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Remember, there's a line with Magneto and his army. Were about to go in and fight the X-Men and the troops. Yeah. And Magneto, he sunk like the first wave. And the dude, one of his lieutenants started to go in. He stopped him. He said, "No, in chess, the pawns go first."
Oh my goodness.
That's how I feel about the vaccine. Everybody else can go. See how it goes.
You are horrible. You do know that, right? Because I can't unsee it.
I'm gonna pull that up.
Oh my goodness!
You know what part I'm talking about? Yeah, it was Juggernaut. That's it. Juggernaut started to go in, and he was like, "No, you let the pawns go in first."
What if they doing that though? Like, what if in their mind that they doing that? Like, we gonna let? Oh no! I hope they're not playing with people like that.
Hey, remember I had this is the thing that scares me. Remember, Blue, on my show, I had Jace in here. Jace is a scientist.
Yeah.
And Jace basically alluded. She said without saying. If you go back and look at her body language, when she mentioned about your average vaccine or any kind of medication takes 10 years to develop and so many billions of dollars.
Yeah, they sped this whole up.
Yeah, and they're trying to do this in 9 months to a year. What are the long-term implications of this? You know what I mean? So, and remember when I was interviewing Jace, I had to hurry up and Chase because I felt she was getting uncomfortable and didn't want to, tell her too much. So it's like, it's something, yeah.
But, I don't want... Damn,
I don't want to be.
Do y'all know what it was? What was inside of it? The ingredients. Fetus.
That's all. That's all.
Go that deep.
Well, that's all top.
I mean, because I want to know what the hell. It's like top secret. Like, tell me what you're putting in my body.
See,
you're not wanting to tell me shit. Like,
I'm gonna have to wait until they try to make it like a travel requirement and all.
Oh, don't think they not a job requirement, travel.
Well, the airlines are already working on that
renewal.
I was talking to a buddy like that. Airlines. I was watching news last week. I know it's Delta alone. Delta's leading it, but Delta with like 2 other major airlines. I forgot what the 2 major ones. They're trying to push Congress to give them the okay to make it mandatory that, hey, in order to travel, you got to show your little card to say you at least got 1 dose of the vaccine. Yeah.
Well, what I don't like about that is getting the vaccine does not stop. That does not mean you're not going to get it. Like, y'all can't even predict how it starts. Y'all don't even know what causes it. You know what? I'm done.
My granny, she wildin'. My granny, she stay in, my dad's side of the family from Mississippi, Yazoo, Mississippi.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she don't. She told my aunt. I was at my aunt's over the weekend. She said, "Yeah, Granny said you don't get the vaccine. I want y'all coming out there. You ain't got the vaccine." Oh, and I feel like I'm the favorite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I'm like,
if you want to,
she got it. She got it. And a lot of them got it. I'm just like.
Yes, if you want to see.
Like, I get tested before I come out there, but that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother.
I wish one of my aunts would do that. I'd be like, well, my memories of you, auntie, will always be fine.
I love my granny.
Yeah, and then they're older, so they want to, be cautious, and you have to respect that. So yeah, grandson, I'm gonna need you to go get that though. Go get it and keep Miss Blue updated with the results. And
it's tough.
Only thing I saw online, someone said their neck was stiff for a couple of weeks, and then that was it.
Yeah, my cousin, he said his arm was like a little sore.
Yeah,
he said every time he's gotten a shot, it's always been like that.
Oh, well, yeah.
But other than that, he was straight.
That's different. So that's not bad. Well, we have to wrap this up, y'all, but I will definitely be on your show.
For sure. In the cut.
Yeah, and you can... Maybe you can come back and we do another like an actual segment where we talking about, because we be talking about all type of stuff too.
Yeah, just all type of stuff.
Yes, it's crazy. So what I would like you to do is give your social media so people can look you up after this interview.
Most definitely. Again, I go by the name of Kurt James. Search me on any streaming platform if you want to stream music. Got a song out called I-10 and Keep Your Distance. So yeah, shameless plug. Yeah, my Twitter is at YoungKurt281. So on Twitter, at YoungKurt281, and on Instagram at YoungKurt713. So.
Right. It's been nice. Thank you all for tuning in. I saw you online. I appreciate the support, and I will talk to you soon.
Yeet.